Hey everybody, hi, welcome to Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. I'm Robert, welcome to my channel, Old Style Classics Baseball Cards and other hobbies and hubbalub and all that stuff. And general goofing around and all that kind of stuff. Today is February 8th, 2024, so it's Thursday. And I got some good news, folks. I was under the assumption that I was going to have to work weekends starting this week, and I was wrong. So I don't have to work this weekend, and I don't think I have to work the following weekend. I just made an assumption, and now I won't get that overtime, but that's okay, because I'd rather have the time off to enjoy my time with my wife and doing some videos and whatnot. So I'll work the overtime, but if I have time off, that's even better. I prefer having time off. But this is Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, leaving a like, and some comments. Been having some interactions with people lately since Scott over at Duke's Baseball shouted me out in a VR. A video response he was doing for 3 channels he thought other people should check out that had under 200 subscribers, and I was the first person he shouted out, and that's the first person who's ever mentioned me on a page. So thank you so much, Scott. Responded to him, he responded back. So once again, Scott, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I like your stuff. Anywho, so there's my big card that I picked up this week, showing it again. That's for Cardboard Nerd, who challenged me basically to show that card in every video this month. So figured I'd throw it in there, just have a little fun with that. We got these Allen Ginter 2022 hobby box that we've opened 2 rows worth of cards. And we got that Pudge Rodriguez Bat Relic card and a Juan Soto Rip card with a metal mini inside of it, a Mike Trout base box loader. And so now we'll start up on that 3rd row, which we'll do another hit. And I offered my wife to do it, and she was going to do it, but she's really tired, and both of us feeling a little off today, but not as bad as we were. But so still in my voice, folks, sorry about that. All right, I guess I jumped the gun here a little bit. I still have this eBay that I warned the guys about, so I'll probably end up doing this tomorrow, because it's a big one. It's a beautiful card, and I just need the energy and effort to put the proper effort into making a video for this card. But I did get another eBay today. That's an envelope. I like those packages. Once again, this is from Burbank, so it must be Burbank Sports Cards, because I keep getting ones from Rob there. So first we're going to do this eBay reveal, and then we'll do some Allen Ginter. So alright, let's see what we got here, folks. Alright, so this is another one for my PC. So I got the 1990s Hills Hitman Andre Dawson card. That's from Topps, as you can see there. So that's one of the, I'm fairly sure that's from one of those little box sets of cards that you would get like Rite Aid or CVS or Walgreens or KB Toys kind of stuff. And I'll set that aside, because as you seen the other day, I did pick up this one, and that is the 1989 version, so this is the 89 version, which I talked about that back being a little weird for the front. How Topps, sometimes their oddball stuff comes off as really kind of a little cheesy for Topps. Not saying I dislike it, it just doesn't seem to match the front to me. But I like that card. That's cool. An image of Andre there, who's my PC, as you all know. And then I got this one, so this is the 90, so I got the 89 and then 90. So the heyday of cards being put out by different stores and companies and products and all that. That one's really nice looking as far as like the centering goes. But those were usually pretty well centered cards in those little boxes. I'm fairly certain it must have been a box. And the back's a little nicer, I think. It's not as MSA-like. And I love MSA, but it just doesn't work when Topps does it, in my opinion. But that one's kind of cool. Kind of creamsicle orange there. And alright, so there's going in my PC with the binder, so I forgot that I ordered 2 of them. So that's cool. These 2 can go in the binder together. And I like it. That's pretty cool. Let's see, which one do I like better? I don't know, I like them both. The front of this one's a little blander. This front's pretty cool. I like both images. It's cool he's at Wrigley there, obviously. And he's batting, but that's kind of a different image of Andre that I've never seen. I think I like the front of this card better, just the, you know, the swoosh there on that kind of banner with his name on it. That seems very 70s like to me. Not that there's anything wrong with 70s, it just feels a little more old school, kind of a simple drawing of a bat, nothing elaborate, you know. Looks like a kid drew that on his folder, and the dad's like, oh, let's put that on a card. But I do like the image of him. But I think that the design of this one's a little nicer on the front, but the back, I obviously prefer this one. It's got the little baseball dude on there, like the little it's kind of funny, it kind of looks like a monkey's face, but the little baseball professor or something like that. And the color, it tends to match better, so that's funny. Front of this card, the back of this card. But I like them both. They're cool. There's nothing wrong with either of them. Although this new one looks to be a little better centered top to bottom, and pretty good left to right. So yeah, that's a beautiful card. I'm glad to have that. I knew about the Hills cards, but never seen a Hills. Don't know particularly what it is. So that's cool. Kind of a little retro design there to me. Like I said, 70s, kind of an old style card. And so there you have it. That's what I got from eBay today. And I guess we'll go ahead and open some of these packs of cards. And thanks for everyone who's been commenting on my videos. It's kind of funny. Got like 8 subscribers or 7 subscribers in one day, which is a new record for me. Then I did that video that I released, that I had postponed to release till this morning, so it wasn't overwhelming people with just too many videos at once. And basically nobody's watched that video, so that's kind of funny. Alright, so here we go. This has been a really good box of Allen Ginter 2022 Mike Trout box loader. Alright, and let's go ahead and take 4 cards, but that second pack there is probably where our hit's going to be, if it stands true to what we've been getting so far. And Not too sure what I have in store for me for my old eBay coming up. I know I have a few things coming, and yeah, but those might be like a week out. So perhaps this weekend, after I do this video that's specific to that one yellow eBay that we got, maybe I can choose something a little different, maybe some oddball stuff. And let's see if we move that light a little bit, a little bright there. And yeah, maybe show you guys something different. Alright, so didn't we already get him this box? Brandon Lau. I did pick up a blaster there at the lids too, but I'm figuring on holding on to that for a while before I open it, until I can't wait anymore. Need something to open. Alright, then Mookie Betts. So it'd be nice that we get a metal card with that rip card, and maybe also pull a something like a Brooklyn back or something like that would be pretty nice. Alright, Mookie Betts, number 49. Max Muncy. So, hope you enjoy those cards. I like the 2022 Allen Ginter set. It's got a really good rookie class and a beautiful design. 2022 and 23 are really nice. 21 was okay, you know, and then 2020 was kind of bland. All right, and then Los Dodgers there, if you look at his jersey. So that must be Hispanic Heritage Day or something. So Trey Turner. All right, and then here you go, Benintendi. Wow, he's on Kansas City now. Huh, or was. All right. Never paid much attention to that. And Urias again. All right. Luis Urias. And our insert is a polar bear card. So another Allen Ginter oddball giving us a bear. The polar bear. Pete Alonso. There. You can read about Pete if you'd like to pause that. And that is a banner season insert set. Pretty nice set. And I think there's 100 cards in that subset. Insert set. Now you guys know that the minis are going to come at the end or right before the hit. So sorry, but that's what I like. I like the mini cards most of all, and that's one I want to see last. Still hoping for something like, like a 101 would be nice. That'd be cool. Duran rookie card. So there you go. 110. McCullers Jr. Well, we just did finish watching the last, well, not the last episode, the most recent episode that we got to of the Young Indiana Jones, where they were they were kind of shanghaied by these British team of older officers to go, you know, they kept taking them somewhere to blow up some giant cannon and then to kidnap some German colonel or something like that. It was a pretty funny episode. It was neat. It was one of the better ones. It was funny. Alright, here you go. Shaka's Closet. Luis Robert. Number 2 card of the set. I have to bust out the box loaders again, show you guys my Luis Robert triple rip card. Alright, Dick Allen. White Sox. Usually the White Sox are either really hit or miss when it comes to uniforms, but that one's kind of cool. It's kind of in the middle. It's not like the best, but I kind of dig this design on the S there. That's pretty cool. But when they miss, they sure do miss. All right. All right, Cody Bellinger, Mr. Chicago Cub, or who knows. Haven't looked online today. Haven't been on the computer. Been out all day delivering more stuff. And so didn't really get to look at my phone either. Cody Bellinger, so who knows, maybe he got re-signed by the Cubs in the time that I'm making this video, and I just don't know it yet. And I gotta wait till Saturday to watch my Lobo basketball team play again, or at least hear about it. Uh-oh, somebody's texting me, folks. I wonder if that's my beautiful wife in the other room, or my brother's been reaching out to me the last few days, talking about selling my mom's house. So let me pause this and see what we got. Alright, yep, sorry folks, that was my brother texting me. Talked to him earlier today when I was coming home with food. Trying to determine whether they sell my mom's house with a real estate company or just one of those buy it now places. This place needs a lot of work. So we discussed that, and he's telling me about he's got 2 jobs. So this guy does work super hard. He has a full-time job, and then he also has a part-time job like for Frito-Lay. And he was just sending me pictures of all these boxes of free chips that they send them back home with, I guess, when they expire or something. So he was showing me a big old box of chips. But I live in another state, so won't be able to get those from him. So Gosman, that is a short print. He's a good guy, though. Works really hard. Alright, Ichiro. Love Ichiro. Can't wait to see him go in the Hall of Fame next year. That's a no-brainer. Mr. Ichiro Suzuki, I would sure love to have his autograph. I know Shohei would be a great one to have because he's like the GOAT right now. But like for non-Cubs dudes that I'm like, you know, I don't say I personally collect Ichiro in the sense like I'm actively searching for his cards. But I'm always happy whenever I come across an Ichiro card. So it doesn't have to just be Dawson. I love getting Ichiro cards. That makes me super happy. He's a wonderful player. Loved watching him play, and I like the style of baseball he played. Very hustle-minded, very good defense, and kind of a Ty Cobbish approach to batting. Like, yeah, just really, really intelligent batter, and yeah, just one of the greatest small ball players of all time. All right, folks. Final 2 of these 4 packs. I should probably hide that hit till tomorrow. Tease you guys another day. But let's not. Let's just let the chips land where they may, because there's no guarantee that hit's going to be in that pack. I'm just 90% sure it will be. Haven't pre-searched or done anything. Haven't even really looked at that row of cards. Rosarina, Randy the Macho Man Rosarina, Max Scherzer. Alright, here was one of the Chase autograph guys for that set was Martin Sheen. So he'd be a good autograph to get, or a 1-of-1. Great Al Kaline. I know, more Allen Ginter, folks, but that's what I have right now. And I want to open it, so come along for the ride if you like. So Torres, he's a karateka, so he's like that other lady that we got, that old Bill liked. Bill Clinton, he liked that one lady karateka. Lady Omei or something like that. Because she reminded of him, Hillary, who was kind of a mean to him. He likes mean girls. Marte Kettle, I believe. Yep. Mr. Kettle. Pitching a Jim, Randy Johnson again. Alright, so I think pitching a Jim is a little shorter print than the banner season. I tend to like, if I have a stack of banner seasons this wide, I got a stack like this of pitching a Jim, so I believe it's a little bit harder to pull. Alright, here it is, people. Here's the last of these 4, but it was the second pack in that row. So let's see what we got here. Looks like we got peanut butter and jelly sandwich there. That sounds yummy. Alright, so the Horowitz card. I've talked about this card in the past, as long as it wasn't on one of my videos that I lost, but I like that card because I like how he decided to get all baseballed up and look like an old House of David baseball player or something like that, old school. Except they wouldn't have had long hair back in the old days, but House of David did. When I do my Helmar Brewing cards, I'll show some of them House of David cards they put out. So he's a musician. But I think it's a cool looking card for a non-baseball player, very baseball-like. And but I'm not familiar with his band. So that's a cool card. That's one of the neat oddballs. That set, I'd love to be an Allen Ginter. That would be sweet. Alright. Cedric Mullins. 69 Buddy. Alright, then next, the Adventurer Moore. That's not Roger Moore, though. Rest in peace, James Bond number 3. Roger Moore, but that is Neil Moore, an Explorer. So that's cool. Alright, let's get to the last card. This next card's covering up our hit. We already talked about it, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Alright, since nobody's answered me about whether you should put ketchup on a hot dog, what do you prefer, peanut butter and jelly, grape or strawberry? I like them both, but I tend to buy strawberry. Actually had some toast with jam or jelly today. We got a chicken fried steak and eggs today. It was really good. They had some good hot sauce or green sauce. So not as good as New Mexican, but it was pretty good. And saved an extra few pieces of toast and had one with the multi-fruit little tub that they give you. And then strawberry. So it's kind of funny. It's just like most other food. When somebody else prepares like the toast for you and butters it and all that, and you don't have to do it yourself, the jelly toast tasted better than when I do it myself. I used to love jelly and toast and cinnamon and sugar toast, all that when I was a kid. But I don't know if I can handle all the sugar as much. I can only eat peanut butter and jelly every now and then. So I tend to go more towards like peanut butter and banana. Kind of a la Elvis Presley. So here's Perez. He's covering up the hit. Alright. That is 99. So, but yep, we do have a hit in this pack, people. So 2022 Allen Ginter hobby box. From my experience, all the hits are in the second pack. So that seems like a bad thing for Topps to do, because if you went in the store and the hobby shop just opened them, you just grab those 3 packs and then everyone else gets screwed out of a hit. They need to mix it up better. Alright, so I'm assuming this is going to be a relic because I haven't looked yet. Just based on what I felt. But that's okay, considering we did get a rip card with a medal numbered to 3 in it. Alright, so who do we got here? Oh no. Of course, people. I make fun of them all the time. pass them guys right up. And who do I end up getting? A good player, but just somebody I'm not a fan of because of the whole Houston debacle. And of course, it's going to be really well centered relic in really good shape. Kind of a bland relic, just the gray. But there's Jose Altuve. So hey, George Herbert Walker Bush, Senior President. There you go. There's one of your Houston Astros. So what do you think old George would have to say about this? Well, Rob, that's definitely a Houston Astro there. Houston Astro, that is Altuve. Altuve over there. Hey, Rob, I'm not really proud of the way they won the World Series. You know, they tipped the scales. They tipped the scales, Rob. It's not right. But as a Houston fan, Houston over there, I'm glad they won a World Series, but they shouldn't have tipped the scales. They tarnished the name. But Altuve's a good player, but did he need to cheat? Allegedly? I don't know, Rob. It wasn't a prudent thing to do, though. Hey, George, do you think that that jersey could be one of the ones that he was hiding the buzzer inside? Well, Rob, I don't know. I'm not too sure. So there you go, folks. Of course, well, I guess it's better than getting a couple of the other dudes that I don't like from that team. But I'm sure the Dodgers fans out there are not happy to see old Altuve relic. But I guess he just re-signed with Houston, I think, is the most recent thing I heard or read. But there you go. That is the Allen Ginter Relic B type. So not as elaborate as, say, the Pudge Rodriguez one, which is a little nicer. Alright, so I guess since I'm doing this, I guess I should pull out all 3 hits that we got in this box. Chances are we're not going to get another one. You know, the only hope we have now is to get like a 101 or a Brooklyn back or something like that. So there's the A-type relic. And as I said before, in Allen Ginter, they have A and B type relics, full-size relics. And they kind of rotate, but one is always a little nicer than the other. That one's a little blander, a little plainer. This one's much more elaborate. They don't all have to be landscape every year. But I think that this type is obviously nicer than these. And I think you tend to get a little better relic in these, the fancier one. So that this year is the B type relic as opposed to the A type relic. So but still, those are 2 solid players. I mean, obviously Hall of Famer here. And Altuve is definitely one of the superstars, a really good player. Just got a tarnished name, so I'm sure that's going to come back to bite him in the Hall of Fame when he retires. And, you know, he'll be another one of those guys that's like, oh, he should be a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame. But they're probably going to punish him, and I don't think he'll make it in. If he does, it's going to probably take years. But what do I know? I'm not voting. So there's the 2 hits from that, and then the Juan Soto relic card. Juan Soto rip card. So that was our 3rd hit. And if you didn't watch my other videos, why this one's important, this here is a magnet. There you go. Just to prove that that is a magnet, and I'm just making it up. So there you go. Uh-oh. So, alright, so that is a magnet. So that means we do have an exclusive metal exclusive mini metal parallel. So that'll be a super short print in there, just like what you would get out of the, the basic mini super short print, or like stained glass. It should be the same image. So there's our 3 hits from that hobby box, which getting a numbered 3 card is definitely a winner within the card that's numbered to 50. So those are sweet. So yeah, that's still a cool card, and I don't have any of his relics, and I know there's probably plenty of people that collect him, so I'm not disappointed to have it in my collection. Yeah, it's kind of like let's get it out of the way. Now I have one. All right, we'll top load that up here in a moment. All right, had a bag of these penny sleeves off to the side, and when I lifted up my computer, they'd all slid right out of the bag. So I'll give him this one little janky one, so he deserves a little. He doesn't deserve a brand new penny sleeve, so he's just going to go on one of those ones that I got from eBay. And it does the job. Alright, so Jose Altuve. So let's set these all aside and let's look at the minis, folks. Wow, even that little bit of stuff, and I've already been 31 minutes. Alright, so here we go. That's a nice one. Dave Winfield. These minis in this hobby box have been just beautiful. Just really, they did a good job printing. Like, they had fresh ink or something like that, or early in the printing process, who knows. But Dave Winfield there, and that is not a short print, so we have not been doing good in this hobby box with short prints on the minis, which we've done really good this year, especially in the blasters. So the blasters have been, what's the word? Blasters have been bangers as far as mini cards go. And I know there's a lot of other people out there that like to collect those mini cards like I do. Alright, so Mr. Adam Wainwright, like, look how bright the red is on for this Cardinal stuff. And that glove, look at the color on the glove, it just really pops. So, even though I'm not a Cardinals fan, that is a beautiful Adam Wainwright card. Not a short print, just the base, but that's still pretty nice looking card. Let's see, Adam had 184 wins, 105 losses. So, close to 200 wins. I don't know if he pitched this last season, but I don't know. I mean, if he's still pitching and could get, I don't know, another 50 wins under his belt, then he probably has a pretty good claim for the Hall of Fame. But if he's retired now, then I'd probably say no. He's got a good ERA, but you got to get those wins up, unless he's throwing a bunch of saves to end it out. Alright, then we have a short print. Alright, I think that's a new one for me. Or, I don't remember seeing this that often. I don't think I've ever seen it. So that's one of the timeouts, timeouts, different things that cause delays in games, baseball games. Apparently a squirrel caused a delay in a game, and I know that is like a short print. So let's see what we got here. I can pause that and read about the squirrel. In Colorado there. Huh, that's interesting, because in New Mexico, that's one thing you never seen was squirrels, at least in Albuquerque. You'd get groundhogs, but never squirrels. They're all over the place here. But Denver being as high as Albuquerque, they're both a mile high. Didn't know they had squirrels. Alright, so that's pretty cool. So that's a short print. And maybe it's not a short print. Because I was thinking it might be something else, but let's see here. Timeout. No, that is a short print. 1 in 50 packs. So that's pretty anything above like 30 packs is like a short print to me. All right, and last but not least, all right, we did get a black border short print of Lopez. So he's a basketball player, no, fitness trainer. So, but still, that's cool for him. He got on a card here. So we got his short print, 194 Rad Lopez. Sorry about my voice again, folks. But yeah, those black borders were pretty cool. I dig it. I dig this design. So that's cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up there, folks. So we ended up moving on with we got this here, Andre Dawson from eBay. Just compared to yesterday's. And Jose Altuve there. Alright, so those are the two main cards that we got, along with the black borders, not too short a print, and a squirrel card. So that's cool. Alright, everybody, so thank you again for watching old style classics baseball cards. Really appreciate y'all watching, commenting. If you guys could start leaving likes so that these videos can get pushed a little more from YouTube out to people who might be interested in this kind of stuff. Really appreciate it. Once again, shout out to everyone who subscribed, commented. Scott, thank you once again. And I think that'll be it for tonight. And we'll just come back tomorrow most likely, and we'll do that other eBay that we got yesterday. Alright, everybody, thank you for watching. Have a good Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God I'm off this weekend. Woohoo! Alright, bye.